Patriot Smoothie here at the infamous Elgin Courthouse, a place where we've spent a considerable amount of time these last couple of weeks. It is day 9 of the trial of Tamara, Lich, and Chris Barber, and there is very little that's been accomplished here in regards to the Crown witnesses. They intend to call 22 witnesses. We've only settled 2, Officer Barlow and Sergeant Pilaw. And we still have 2 on the stand who have been on the stand for days. We have Officer Isabella Sear of the OPS PLT teams, and we have OPS Inspector Russell Lucas, who may have evidence relevant to stuff that Isabella Sear testifies about. So we'll see how that develops going forward. Only 2 witnesses settled. Now originally, it is day 9, the Crown said they would take 10 days to make their case. That would mean that their case would end tomorrow, and then it would be the defense's turn for their 6 days, and then we would end at 16 days. That's not going to happen at all. I don't know how it's going to go, but we certainly are going to be taking more time than a couple more days from here. I know that the court was saying they had secured, I heard, 2 weeks of additional time on top of the planned 16, 2 work weeks, bringing us, I think, to a total of 26 days. And I'm not sure if that counts the original 2 days or the original 3 extra days that they secured, saying that we had 19 days of trial time. So if that would make us to 29 days of trial time, or 26, but certainly not 16. As you know, the defense intends to argue against the calling of 9 of those 22 Crown witnesses, the so-called admissions 2 argument, where the defense has put forward an admission they say makes it legally unnecessary to call those 9 witnesses. Also, the defense raising concerns about those witnesses giving what they call impact statements in the middle of the trial, as opposed to at the end if and when a conviction is found, and that it not be observationally relevant or legally relevant to the evidence being presented to trying to make the Crown's case. The Crown arguing that they need to build this broader picture of what was happening so that they can prove their charges against Tamara and Chris. We'll see how that goes. We have no decisions on any of the outstanding legal arguments, including the 9 witnesses, including the Facebook argument, including the Carter application arguments. The Crown, the Justice Perkins McVeigh saying that now that the Crown's intentions are clear concerning Carter, concerning the Facebook document, allegedly the Crown does not say that they're saying that they're not going to be using the comments that were posted to the Facebook for circumstantial or contextual evidence. The defense saying the same thing. And now that the Crown has articulated where they want to go, maybe we can get a decision on Facebook, the 212 Facebook document. I believe it's Exhibit 37A. I'd have to go back and check. On the topic of exhibits, we have well over 60 exhibits that were included as part of the voir dire that we started at least 2 regular weeks ago. It wasn't this week, it was the week before that, the previous business week, where we started a trial within a trial, and in that process introduced over 60 pieces of evidence that now the judge will have to decide what is and what isn't admissible. The judge urging the counsel parties, the Crown and defense, to try and communicate and to come to an agreement about what can and cannot go in and what pieces they're contesting over. The judge saying that it is that Facebook argument, the 212 document, and Carter basically have to be argued together. There was some anticipation, maybe some expectation, that the admissibility argument, the argument of the defense trying to withhold the calling of 9 Crown witnesses, that could maybe happen today. If it does, stay here all day. I will have the updates throughout the day at lunch and dinner with Patriot Smoothie, Chris behind the camera. It's going to be an interesting morning, and as well, if you want a live update, follow along on my X threads. And if you want to support the work that we're doing here, please consider sending me a message on my Facebook page, Patriot Smoothie, and I will be able to send you my e-transfer address. Alternatively, you can go on my Facebook page and look at my pinned comment and go and follow it until to my Buy Me a Coffee page, and use that platform if you prefer, whichever is more comfortable for you. And as always, thank you for watching, for sharing, for liking, for commenting, and participating in this process as we find out what the result of this trial will be and what justice will be delivered. Thank you so much from Ottawa. I am Patriot Smoothie.